Sorry, just a minute. Yeah. Um, Let me first introduce myself. My name is Nancy. I am originally from Egypt, but I've been living in Ireland for 6 years now. My primary qualification is in pharmacy, but I found my passion in life, which is English teaching. And I shifted my career around 8 years ago, since 2013, to become an English teacher. I taught English in Saudi Arabia for 2 years, and I've been teaching English since I came to Ireland. And 2 years ago, I started my YouTube channel. It's Easy English with Nancy. You can find me also on social media on YouTube and Facebook under the same name, Easy English with Nancy. These are the group rules, and I guess you all know it. We go through them very quickly. So, accept and respect each other. We need to have one voice at a time. Speak only in English. It's tough, I know sometimes, but it's okay. This is the only way you're going to learn. You have maximum 5 minutes. Every time I say I'm going to change this, because it never works. Okay, so 5 minutes to speak maximum. I'm trying as much as possible to give everyone a chance to speak. And I always say this is a judgment-free zone, so just speak up. It's all about your personal best effort. It's all about your progress, and perfection is overrated. That's what I always say. So, if you are okay with these rules, if you agree, we are happy to go. Can I see yes in the chat box, please? Agree. Thank you very much, Summer. Great. So the last time we actually discussed these debates. So living in small apartments versus living in big houses. We also discussed junk food versus homemade food. Also, spending time or free time on social media or hanging out with family and friends. Um, Men gossip more than women. Women talk less than men. This was a funny one. Dog is the best pet. Cat is the best pet. And the preference of the learning, whether in classroom or online learning. So I see we have here few new people. So let's just go to the next debate. This time I'll just choose randomly, or would you like me to pick with the or choose by the wheel of names like the last class? What do you guys prefer? And anyone who'd like to say anything, please feel free to unmute yourself, because we're not too many today. So who would like to participate in this debate? You can raise your hand. There is a hand button. So you can just click on that, so I'll know that you want to speak, or you can just unmute yourself. So Bishoy said any accent, no problem. We need any English. All right, good. But this is the debate. So okay, so we'll have, all right, Summer said, we want, guys, no, you're not going to write in the chat box. I'll pick two. Okay, so let's have, hello, Huda. So if any of you not ready to speak, it's fine. Just tell me I'm not ready. It's okay. You can type this in the chat box or unmute yourself and let me know. Huda, are you ready to speak? Where's Huda? Okay, Huda disappeared. Noura, are you ready to speak? This is speaking class, guys. This is a speaking class. So come on. Hello?
Hello?
So who is this now?
I'm Noura.
Noura. Hello, Noura. How are you?
How are you? I'm fine. How are you, Nancy? I miss you.
I miss you too.
You know, when I miss a class, I feel like it's months, not a week.
Oh, that's so nice of you, Noura. But really, guys, that's why I actually made the poll on the story on Instagram, because I wanted to see if you would like to cancel the class or actually I mean, like having it on another day because of the Eid. So I'm glad that I'm here with you today. And thank you very much for your kind words, Noura.
Without asking, I will never say for you cancel our class. Never.
Oh, no, people will think that I'm paying you to say nice words to me online.
No, 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 no.
No, no, I'm joking. Thank you very
You pay
much.
us with your kindness.
Oh no. Thank you, Nora. Okay, so Nora, hold on a second. I'll see who will debate against you. So you will convince me that American accent is better than a British accent, and then we will have Aya. Aya,
It's
are you?
easier, actually.
Ah, yeah. Now you will tell
Mm,
me why. But is Aya here?
yes.
Are you ready to talk, Aya? Hello.
Hello, hello, I'm with you. How are
Hi.
you?
I'm good. How are you, Aya? Welcome back to the class.
Fine, alhamdulillah. Thank you.
Okay, so Nora will speak first. She's going to tell us why, from her point of view, American accent is better than British accent, and then you, Aya, is going to tell us why British accent is better. Okay, so Nora,
Um,
go ahead.
I think it's not better, but I think it's easier. I used to hear it, movies, series.
Mm.
Most of them are American, and I study English, and my teachers was also speak with this accent, so I used on it. I used to hear it.
Mhm.
I think I love British accent. I love to hear it, but I can't speak. I think it's heavy on my tongue. It's a lot, like this,
All
you know.
right.
I think
Okay.
it's a little bit heavy, and I don't know. That's what I feel. But English is easier and smoother, and is it smoother word? More smoothie maybe, or smoothier?
Smooth, smooth.
Just smooth.
Yeah, the smoothie
Okay.
is the drink. You know
Yeah,
the
yeah,
drink
no, no.
smoothie?
I
Yeah.
mean the words are,
Ah,
or the
yes.
language is smooth.
Smooth. Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes, that's what I feel about English.
Oh,
The
You
British, no, it's
mean
heavy.
yeah.
The American.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so let's hear from Aya. Aya, what do you think?
Okay, I'm so sorry, my internet was really bad. Like, which side I'm supporting now?
The
British or
British accent.
British accent? Okay. I think British accent is really royal. Like it's elite. When I see people speaking British accents, I just feel that they are really rich. I don't know. I just feel this. It's really elite and royal accents. I just feel this when I'm watching like a TV series like Sherlock Holmes. If you aware of it,
Yeah.
Oh
it's like
no.
they are
Never.
speaking. Yeah, yeah, they are speaking British accents, and they are. Oh my god, I love this TV series a lot. And Peaky Blinders also. They are speaking Irish. I think it's
What is
like
it?
Downtown
not
Abbey also. Yeah,
Peaky
Downtown Abbey. If
Blinders.
you see it also.
I didn't know. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, you have
Um.
to watch it. It's really good. So I just think that it's really, like
Mm.
not like slang language that like the American people are always cutting some letters
Bad
and are
words.
always trying to reduce every letters and reduce the words, just speak as fast as possible.
Mhm.
But I think like British accent is more I don't know, elite, a royal. I just feel it's royal.
All right.
You
But
know,
it's really, yeah, yeah.
I
And
like to
maybe it's
hear it,
hard
yes, but I
to
can't speak with it.
understand. Yeah.
Can you
I'm not
imitate it,
speaking
Aya?
British accent, but I like it. No, I wish I could.
All
Like
right.
really, I wish I could, but like yeah, because I'm not watching like so many British TV series or movies or something. Like most of the stuff that I'm watching is in the American accent,
Mm-hmm.
so that's why.
Yeah. All right. And Nora, do you have any questions for Aya, or you guys want to ask each other any questions?
No, I think the British accent is nice to hear, but it's hard to speak with.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I think it's nice to. I like watching. Yes, I watch Sherlock and I watch Peaky Blinders, and also I watch
Yeah.
Downtown Abbey. They speak very
Mm.
royal British accents. Yes, but when I try to speak with it, it's very hard for me. I don't know why.
Do you
I think
think?
because I use on American accents.
Yeah. And do you think, guys, that I mean, like in the UK or in England, example, all the areas or all the cities speak with the same accent, with the same British accent?
No,
What?
I think that like yeah, they are having different kinds of accent. I think under the British accent, like maybe a British accent is the general term, but
Yeah.
like I think there are some places that have like different accent in some way.
Yeah, yeah, because it's like even in Egypt or any other country, like you go to the north, you go to the south, even inside Cairo, you find people with accents. So, yeah, different areas, different accents. Let me just check if anybody would like to ask something or add something. Feel free to
Mm,
unmute yourself. Go ahead, Sama. Unmute yourself, Sama.
Hello, Miss Dance.
Hi, Sama. How are you?
I'm fine.
So, yeah, you raised the hand button. So, do you want to say something about the American and British accent?
Yes,
Go ahead. Tell me.
yes. Um, I think the British accent for me is um is easy because we in the school we learn or speak with the British accent, not
Oh,
the American accent. So when we are speaking, it's easy.
all right. Be- Is it because you get used to it, Sama? Because like you hear it a lot and you try to speak with a British accent, that's why it's easier for you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. And what about the American accent? So, I mean, like, do you watch movies in American or British accent?
No, American.
American accent. Okay, so you are familiar with the two accents, right?
Yes, but
Mhm.
the British accent, um, I can speak with it good.
All right, great, good. That is lovely. Sama, can you tell me how old are you again? Because I know that I asked you before, but I forgot. Sorry.
12 years old.
Mhm. Yeah, great, Sama, and your English is very good. Excellent. So, Sama prefer the
Thank you.
British accent. Um, Aya and Nora actually prefer American accent. Mohammed, I think you raised your hand. Do you still want to say something?
Yeah, okay. Uh, yeah, I want to say something about the American, the British accent. It's okay. It's about the differences between them. They are actually not. They have more similarities than differences, actually.
Mhm.
But the British accent has 12 vowels, and um, it actually have like diphthong sounds, while American accent actually eliminates the odd ones.
All right. Can you give us like examples?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Can you give us like examples, like, to show us, like, to explain more? I
Yeah,
mean,
okay. For yes. For example, we have the words like they are using words like how to say this like analyze,
Mhm.
and the American they say analyze. I mean, we have. Let me get a straight example. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Well, it's about some vocabulary words they use more in British. Um, I know some words like airplane. They say airplane. In American,
Mhm.
the British they say airplane,
Yeah.
and or, or they like cookie. They say biscuit in British,
Oh
and
yeah,
the
different
sweater
word
they
here.
say like a jumper.
Over.
Yeah, and I used to work with in a field in a marketing field actually related to British area and Ireland and sort of those uh, countries that are using the thick accent. Actually, it's all about controlling the air in while talking. So
Yeah. And the
um,
rhythm.
yeah, the rhythm.
Yeah.
So they actually say and there's a lot of T's, and they are dismissing and they're not saying. For example, I would say uh, I bought my car, but I didn't find a spot. But
Yeah.
or something like that. I don't know. They thicker the sound, which is actually it's more stiff and more harder for it to practice, and opposed to the American one, which is more easy to with it smoothly. And I believe some of the like when you say like I'm going to party on the weekend. It's in British English. You gotta say I'm gonna party at the weekend. You're not gonna say on the weekend. Uh,
Party. Party.
or yeah,
No,
yeah.
party. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Okay, and so as you said, yeah, they use different. I mean, sometimes different words. Sometimes the same word it's pronounced like in a different way in the two accents. So yeah. So sorry again. Tell me. So you said that you worked with American people or British
Six.
people?
Yeah. No, I used to work with the British before, but I'm now working with Americans. But
Mm.
I can see six differences between the American language and the British. I mean the British English and the American English, which actually it, it has difference in vocabulary. It has different in collective nouns.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so you can say the team, or in the British accent you can say the team are playing tonight, but in the American you say the team is playing tonight. They
Right.
they
Mm.
refer to an and collective
Ah,
nouns
yeah,
in
yeah,
a different
yeah.
matter.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, as well in the auxiliary verbs, they also they sound different. Like for example, like I shall go home now, or the American will say I will go home now.
Yeah, yeah.
They use
More
shall
royal.
more.
As I said,
Mm,
more royal.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
As well, past in the past tense verbs, even the word past, they say past. They don't say past.
Oh,
you
oh
know.
yeah, yeah. Con,
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
So as well in the tag questions when they ask something, it includes a pronoun and it matches the form of the verb. So, for example, um, uh, like you, like for example, how can I say this? Let's say they will refer more. They will explain more in the sentence. Like for example, if you have a situation and it was unfortunate, they will like mention that as, oh, the whole situation is unfortunate, isn't it? And but the American will say, oh, you don't like that, don't you? Do you?
Mm.
It's like it's
Right.
shortened the sentence,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and as well the spelling though. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a lot, and it's very useful. I find this very useful. I learned a lot from what you just said because, like, in my mind, it's just the way it sounds, the rhythm, and the vocabulary, and as I said, like the same words. But I never noticed something about the maybe this is a cultural thing, maybe speaking more
Exactly.
about the situation or something, and I could be personal, of course, yeah. But thank you very much,
Exactly.
Muhammad. That was
You're welcome.
very useful. Thank you. So, anyone would
Thank
like to add something related to the American or British accent? I see Abbas, Bishoy, and Huda raised their hands. So, let's start with Abbas. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine. For me, it is a American accent simpler than British accent
All right.
because the British accent combines some words and I can't understand when they talk.
All right.
But I want to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
When I read a text in English, I can understand.
Mhm.
But when I watch a video or listening an audio, I cannot understand why it, يعني, I can't understand the voice or the video
Right.
because my brain translate يعني the words in Arabic.
Yeah.
It is a big problem when I cannot solve until now.
Can I first, before I answer your question, can I just ask you how much do you practice English? I mean, like, do you listen to English videos or songs, or do you watch something in English every day?
No, not every day.
Or
I did some course in English, but
mm,
not I don't يعني practice English every day because يعني, I need a partner in English. I don't have a partner for practice English with.
okay, we speak about having a like speaking partner after a while, but now I want to answer your question. It's all about, getting used to the way people speak. So, well, some of you now mentioned that American accent is easier. Some might prefer, the British accent, or find it easier. Why? Because they are just used to it. So the more you listen, it's normal, it's very normal that you get like or you feel this way if you are not used to the way people speak. Okay, so what you have to do is just listen more and more and more. Start with listening to something simple, maybe animation movies, something like light comedies. Friends TV show is very nice, and start with English subtitle. Watch it in English subtitle first, and then after that, when you feel like you actually get what they say, or you're used to what they say or the way they speak, you can just shift to something else. But it's all about practice. I can't say anything else. And we have here, like, if anyone could give Abbas more or any other advice, go ahead, unmute yourself and tell. Or if you experience the same problem, you tried something that worked well for you, just tell us, share it with us. So Bishoy, yeah, go ahead, Bishoy, unmute yourself.
Hello, Miss Nancy.
Hello, how are you, Bishoy?
I'm fine.
So tell us, Bishoy, your experience, or if you would like to add something.
Yes, first, I need to thank you for your effort to teach us and your videos on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook.
You're
Thank
very
you very
welcome.
much.
You're very welcome, Bishoy. Thanks for being here in the class.
Thank you. First, I need to uh, tell you about my experience in English. I started from the top to the bottom,
How's
not
that?
from maximum to lower.
How's that?
Uh, I was need to learn English, and I think that when I started from level one, maybe it have a track, maybe it have some problem, maybe the way it's very long
All
to
right.
learn,
Mm-hmm.
and I needed to learn the English from native English teacher. Uh,
Right.
I had a lot of courses with the native English teacher.
Mm-hmm.
First, he don't make me made me disappointment. She encouraged me
All
and
right. Mm-hmm.
don't make me depressed.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Encourage me and she don't care about my accent, about my fault.
Mm.
She
Mistakes. Okay.
learned she
Mm.
learned she learned me English as a pure English. She,
Mm-hmm.
she is
So,
she is yes,
so you think you learned English, as you said, like from the top to the bottom? Is that what you refer to learning from a native speaker? Because you
yes,
learned from native speaker, English
yes.
speaker, of course. Okay. And how did you find that? Like, did you find it difficult, or did you find her difficult to understand or something, or was okay?
First, it was very difficult.
Mm.
I don't understand her because she was a British English teacher,
Mhm.
and some not some, most of the capital not pronunciate R, the
Mhm.
R
Oh
at
yeah.
not pronunciate.
Yeah.
And with the time, my ear used to hear accent.
Hmm. Yeah, you started to understand her better.
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah.
uh,
So you, as Bishoy said. Now let's say that again to Abbas. So at the beginning, when he started learning from a British teacher, he couldn't understand her much. But then every time he feels that he's improving, because like he got used to the way she speaks. He knew now that the R is not pronounced that strong when she say. Party or water or something, she would say water, something like that, and now he knows. So that's why this is like the way you will learn, by listening more and more. Bishoy, thank you very much. Is there anything else you would like to add?
yes, and after that, I am hearing American English movies,
Mhm.
and um, I understand the story and love the story, that make me love English more and more. I don't care about any accent or any dialect or any slang. My teacher told me, don't care about the accent,
Mhm.
just speak English.
Yeah. Yeah, just express yourself, make yourself clear to the person in front of you. Try to minimize the mistakes as much as you can. If there is a like a grammar mistake, you will even realize that after a while. Yeah, I made this mistake, so you will avoid doing the same mistake the next time. So perfect, Bishoy. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. That was really useful.
You are welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so we have Huda. Huda, would you like to say something?
Hello.
Hi, Huda, how are you? Oh, you muted yourself, Huda. Let me unmute you. Ah, you're here now.
Um, First, I want to say that I'm glad to be here, and it's my first time to attend this wonderful class. So I'm glad. I'm very glad to be with you
We
today.
are we are glad to have you today, Huda, and hopefully you'll be with us all the coming sessions, inshallah.
Thank you. Okay. I just want to say that I prefer speak with American accent, but when I hear a British accent, I can understand it more than the other one. So I prefer listening to British accent, but speaking with American accent.
Wow. And don't you find this confusing, or it's okay?
Um, yeah, no, that's confusing.
Oh, you're muted again. Wait, I'll unmute you. Oh yeah, you're back. So yeah, tell me. So you don't find it confusing? It's okay. Huda, hello.
Sorry, hello.
Yeah, now I can
Um,
hear you.
um, I found it confusing a little bit,
Hmm.
um, but I'm trying to concentrate on the American accent
Mhm.
because I love it more than the British.
All right. Okay. So, and why do you love it more than British accent?
Mm, the British accent is more difficult than the American in the speaking,
Mm.
um, and I love the I don't know.
Huda, you're muted again.
I don't know.
That's okay. Okay, so you like to speak with American accent, but you also love to listen to British accent because for you it sounds good, right?
Right.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Huda, for your participation. Would you like to participate in the next debate, Huda?
Sorry. Can
Would
you
you,
repeat?
yeah, would you like to participate in the next debate? So we have the debate. The next debate is going to be like you will tell us why would you prefer male boss, and then we'll have someone else convincing us that he or she prefers female boss. So what do you think? Would you like to participate?
Sure, I'd like to join the next class.
Oh, yeah, this one you're here now. Are you okay? Like, can you speak now, or are you busy or something? So I want you to be.
Sorry, the network is very
All right. Okay. No problem, Huda. Okay, then I'll pick two others. So we'll have Hussam. Hello, Hussam.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Hussam?
Okay, fine. It's my first time to uh, join to you, and I am very glad to with you and my
Uh,
friends.
I am so glad to have
It's
you and Huda for the first time in our class. And
okay. The network is
is it
not
me?
good.
Like you don't guys don't hear me well?
I didn't hear you.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Okay, hear you.
Okay, let me just check. Can you guys?
Sorry, but I didn't hear you.
Right, just give me 1 second.
The problem,
Do I have a problem? Can you tell me in the
There
chat
is a
box?
problem in Nancy connection.
All
She will
right.
back.
Hi, everyone. I think Nancy has a problem.
yes,
Okay. How are you, everyone?
fine, and you.
Yeah, fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, fine. Thank you.
Hi, Hanan.
How
How
are
are
you?
you? How are
How are
you?
you, Hanan?
Hi, Myrna. Hi, Summer.
Hello? Guys, can you hear me?
After tomorrow
After
equal overmorrow.
overmorrow, yeah, I know. Overmorrow is after tomorrow, both. But I think
Yes.
in Kuwait and Saudi Arabia and when is it in Ireland?
Guys,
Yeah,
can you hear
yeah.
me
It's
now?
yeah, we
Hi,
hear you
Nancy.
now.
Nice
Yeah,
to
All
Miss
hear
right.
Nancy,
you.
welcome
Okay.
back.
Yeah, sorry. It's
Welcome
just,
back.
Welcome back.
yeah, it happens when the weather is bad. It's actually very windy today. So when the weather is bad, I don't know what
Okay.
happens to with the internet connection.
Sorry, I'm sorry, but I didn't hear you.
Again?
Sorry.
All right. So,
There is a
Yeah, yeah.
thunderstorm in Ireland, I think.
yeah, yeah, today so can you hear me or not? Because
Yes, yes,
Okay,
we
I hear
can.
Yeah,
you.
we hear you now.
all right. Okay, so you can
We hear
hear me
you.
now. Excellent. Okay, so I said that Hussam and who else? Let's see. Hanan, would you like to participate in this debate?
Um, yes, sure.
All right. So
I'm not sure how can I speak about this topic, but okay,
no,
let's see.
you'll find your way.
Yeah,
You're so convincing. I'm sure
thank
you'll
you.
find your way. Okay, so you'll have to convince me, Hanan, that male bosses are better than female bosses. And then Hussam will convince me that female bosses are better. So, would you like to start, Hanan?
You always want me to convince you with something I'm not convinced with, but I'll try my best.
All right.
Okay. I'll act because this will be not real.
All right.
Yes, the male bosses, I think they can be a little bit understanding, a little bit have no envy because ladies are always envy each other. They are not judgmental for the dressing code, the way of speaking. Um,
ladies are always caring about all the details, so they are always judgmental. I think male bosses can, for some points, are not understanding because they don't understand them. Especially those affairs that are concerning ladies' affairs or female affairs. Um, I can't convince you.
No,
How can I
actually,
convince you more?
but you're so good. Like even when if someone just popped this question in my face, I wouldn't even put these points. Like you have made like such a good
Yeah, because I
organization.
experienced this before,
Mhm.
but that boss was an old man, and he was like taking care of all of his team as his children. He's caring. He's always asking about all the details, especially the personal details. As a family, he was like the guide, like the father. He's used to be understanding, helpful. So that's why I felt it's okay with a male boss. But some of my friends felt that it's no, it's not okay to have it. I think Sam will speak about this. so
All right.
so
Okay.
let's see how he will express this point,
And do you think,
his opinion.
Hanan, so you said that male boss would be like you said understanding, he wouldn't
Mhm.
like feel he wouldn't be judgmental and all that. And do you think that if he's dealing with female employees or with male employees as well?
I feel whether
Yeah, if
male.
so, these points that you have just made, when the boss is male and the employee is female or both genders.
No, I think if the employee is a female, it
All
will
right.
be different than the male. Yes, it will be different
All right.
because both of the same gender will
Mm.
be some little bit fights, a little bit envy, little bit
Mm.
like it's not a kind of competition, but it's kind of envy. This is what
Mm.
I or I can't get that word, exact word that means that they are always
Mm.
I don't know how to express it.
But there maybe like some
Feeling
sort of competition or something. Is that what you mean?
it's that one, it's
Mm.
that one. But
Mm.
for both of the the one gender, like male to male,
Mm.
I think it's less
Hello, Hannah. Hello.
than
Mm.
female. I think it's breaking.
Oh yeah, now I can hear you.
It's breaking. Yes.
Mm.
Male to male,
Mm.
I think it's not like a fight between both of them in the work,
Mm.
but I think they are not taking
Oh, it's breaking again.
extra salaries, getting
Hanan, you're breaking again. I can't hear
for
you.
the ladies. I think the ladies are always taking care of all the details, discussing, gossiping. They are always comparing. So I think the fight is on fire always between
Right.
ladies
Yeah,
more than the men.
I got you,
Maybe
Hanan.
I couldn't express all what I'm thinking about or of. So I think
Oh
maybe I
wow,
did not
no, you've
say all of this.
you have said
Thank you.
a lot of points there. So
You are
yeah,
always encouraging us, but I'm not really in that mood to speak about every detail in my mind now. Sorry.
all right, no
I'm so sorry.
problem. No, thank you very much for even like sharing all these
Thank you
points
so much.
with us.
Thank you
Okay,
so much, Nancy.
now for them, your turn. You have to convince us that female bosses are the best.
Okay, my experience, I'm officer in Egyptian special forces, and I never, yeah, I don't female bosses.
Alright.
Yeah, always male. Yeah, but
Okay.
but when I come in and be a member of United Nations
Mm.
in African country,
Mm.
I see female bosses, many female bosses all around the world.
Mm.
It's the same, yeah, female and male. It's the same, yeah. It's rules and engagement.
All right. Do you
Yeah,
think because
no different.
and is that because of the type or the nature of your job, or I mean, like if you were not an officer and you're just working maybe in a company or something, would you think like do you think that it will make such a difference having a female or a male boss?
Okay, male to male, it's easy. Yeah, I can speak with him. I can make everything with him.
All
But
right.
male to female, it's not.
Mhm.
Sorry for my English, but
No, no, it's
I
fine.
try.
You're doing great.
Yeah. But male to female, especially in Egypt,
Mm.
it's I see it not good. Yeah.
All right. Difficult, maybe.
Yeah. Difficult, very difficult to see it, to speak with it with her. Yeah.
But you know, Hassan, you
But
are supposed to convince us that female bosses are the best.
Hussam, Nancy is gonna squeeze us today.
No, it's fine. Actually,
No,
well, I
I'm
okay,
was.
really happy because
okay.
Nancy, sorry, Hussam. I'm so sorry, Hussam, but I was in a very, very extreme bad mood. But once I
Oh,
started to speak
yeah.
with you now, everything is changing, Alhamdulillah.
well, yeah, I'm
So
so
your
happy.
English is excellent,
Alhamdulillah.
Hussam. I'm really happy.
My English is it.
Is
Excellent. Yes, it's
yeah,
excellent.
Thank
you're so
you.
good. You're
Thank you.
expressing
Yes,
yourself in
Thank you.
everyone is with Nancy. Always say my English is not so good, but he is very good.
Yeah,
Excellent
it's my first
speaking.
time.
No,
yeah.
it's okay.
It's my first time. Yeah,
It was our
but
first time also
I
before.
see.
Many times we
But
started when we speak, we feel
but in
like shy, embarrassed at the beginning. But once you start to
yes,
speak, yeah.
yes.
So
Okay,
thank you
so
so much,
Okay.
Nancy.
great. But
Yeah.
Hussam, no, you're not going anywhere. You have to tell me that you have to
I
convince
I'm
me
told
here.
you
that.
she's not gonna leave you.
I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah, tell me.
Okay.
I want you to use your mind. I want you to even lie. It's fine. It's just a funny debate. Find some
Yes,
points.
Hossam, I was lying, by the way. I was telling
Yeah,
lies.
you heard Hanan. She's not even convinced. But
Astaghfirullah, we are in the last days of Ramadan.
Okay. Let me show you.
Okay.
In my job now, female can be bosses
hmm,
and makes this decision and talk to me and say do that and not do that.
hmm,
Okay,
Okay.
female now is my deputy chief. My deputy chief,
hmm,
my commander is male, and my deputy chief is female,
mhm.
and she is
Mhm.
very good. I don't. I don't.
Hmm,
Okay, let me say it. I don't
hmm.
see any problem with her. Yeah,
All
she is
right.
Mhm.
very good woman,
Okay.
and yeah.
Okay.
Do you think
Sorry
if your
again.
boss
Sorry
is
to
a
my
lady,
English. Yeah.
if your boss is a lady, she will be understanding that you are a man and you should not be late at work or to work?
Okay. She
Do you think
understand
she
me,
will be
but
understanding that you are a man
when he
and you have to come on time and she is a woman and she came on time? Do you think she will be understanding?
Good question.
yeah. It's rules and management. No one can break it.
Yeah.
Okay, if you break it for some time, okay, whatever this, if you have
Yeah.
some
She understand
problems
me.
or
She talked to
preventing,
me.
okay.
Yeah. She understand me.
Do you
Yeah.
think that the lady, the female lady will be, or the female boss will be understanding if you come to work late?
Okay. She understand me, but sometimes I can't speak with her for some topics and some problems.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah, you can understand me. Yeah, but male,
special affairs you can discuss with her. Not everything you
yeah,
can discuss with her,
not
especially if
not
these
everything.
are,
Nah,
yes,
nah, no, not
male
everything can
affairs.
speak with her. Yeah, but
Yes,
male, I speak what I need. Yeah, what I want to say, I say it. No problem. Yeah.
All right,
but still
Hassan.
he's
Now
your
I
boss.
have I have a question for you. So what? Well, you find
Yeah.
this now. Okay. So I know that you're saying that, but this is not what you actually feel comfortable with. So I mean, like you would feel comfortable more with a male boss. But I want to ask you a question. So do you think
Yes.
a female boss would be difficult to deal with? Again, the same question I said I asked Hanan. Difficult to deal with even with female employees. I mean, like female to female, female boss to female employees. Is it still that hard, or do you think it's easy? As you said, like for you now, it's easy to deal with a male boss because he will understand you because like you guys are like the same gender. So what about a
Okay,
female to
I see it
female?
here. Yeah, okay, I see it here. Female to
Mhm,
female, it's very hard.
mhm,
I see it here. Yeah, it's
mhm,
a measure from. Yeah, yeah. It's here a measure. She has a measure from Kenya and captain
mhm.
from Cote d'Ivoire.
Mm,
She very
Okay.
hard with between us, very hard.
mm,
And major with Kenya and captain male captain
Mhm.
mm,
from Tunis.
mm.
Yeah, it's
Tunisia.
very easy and
Tunisia.
speak with him. Yeah,
Mm.
it's very
Well,
good. Yeah, but female to female, it's very hard. Female
Okay,
bosses.
Hussam. Okay, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
yes, please.
Do you think the age is important? I mean, if your boss is the that a young lady different than an old lady?
good question.
Yeah, it's very important. Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
important.
yeah.
But in my job, the rank say what you want. Yeah, the rank.
The rank,
The
yeah,
rank.
the rank,
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Nancy,
Uh, okay.
Nancy, I wanna explain something. Can I?
Shireen, where have you been, Shireen?
Yes.
We missed you
I'm so
here.
sorry. I'm so
Yes.
sorry for
Yes. We
leaving.
always.
No, no,
I
it's fine.
just I just want to explain something. I'm sorry I interfere, Hussam and Hanan. But I think the
No
leader,
problem.
it's depend on the character more than male or female.
Gender.
I think
Mm,
yes, I think it depends on character. Yeah, you find a man couldn't manage the company or his things, but when and the woman also, but
mhm,
you can find a woman can manage everything around her.
mm,
It do not depend on age. It depends how is his character, how she can, if he has the qualification of leader or no, leadership or no.
or-
So I saw many manager can male manager can manage everything easily, and I find the female can do that. It
mhm,
depends on the character more than anything, and not
yeah,
age, and not any we find many people have many experience, but till now
mm,
they are have nothing about how to contact with people.
yeah. I
So
remember.
Yes, Shireen, I agree. I agree with you, Shireen. But the age also is very important. When you have a boss, and this boss a male, okay, a male, and this boss is an old man, okay. So the way that he will deal with his stuff or
but
the team will be different than a
but if
young
he
man,
has the right
because
character,
the young
Hanan,
man is always looking and in a very competitive way. He is looking even for his employee, even for
you're
the team,
totally
if he
right.
is the manager
But if
or he's the boss.
if
but but
you're
but the age is very very important as well.
you're totally right. But if his character is good, he will improve his character more. But if his character is not, he couldn't contact in the right way with people, even when he grow up, he will stay the same person if you don't want to learn. So I think it depends how the person is still improving himself, still have the qualification of leadership. He can take a step forward with his character, and he
the
make him.
older the older
I
ones
totally
always
agree with
have
you.
much
I totally agree with
experience.
you, Shreen. I totally agree
Thanks,
with you.
Hanan. So I think men don't have a problem to deal with women, but they have a problem with the woman when she just afraid to take a decision, especially, or be more cruel with with the male. That means she had no qualification to be leadership. But the man respect the woman when she could manage the things without making a problems, without making noise, and without making she start to shout or making something like that, or be sensitive person. I think a male have no problem with that point.
Shireen, do you think
But these
that
are
some
special cases, Shireen. These are special cases,
Uh,
not in general. You
but
cannot
believe me,
generate this rule. These are special cases. The
believe me, they
bosses who
respect
are
the.
cruel, the bosses who are not cooperative. I think these are special
I
cases,
think
not
they respect
the rule.
the personality. They respect the personality when she be good. They after
Mhm,
a long time
mhm,
they admit with that. Yes, even they say she's not gonna be good or something like that, but inside them she know she gonna take the right decision. As I thought, I don't
mhm.
know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but it's my opinion, and I don't know. Just tell me
um,
if I'm.
can I just say something? Well, the good thing about the debate that there is actually no right or wrong. It's all personal preference. We all
Yeah,
say
sure.
our point of views from our own personal experience or from what you've seen in life so far. So there is no actually right or wrong when it comes to
Yeah,
this.
sure,
Yeah,
sure. I
and
agree.
yeah, and I think, well, actually I'm enjoying listening to all of you because even like if I'm thinking when I prepared this and I thought about this question, I just tried to quickly think about the number of bosses who were actually in my life, and then I found like, well, some of them were males,
Good.
some of them were females,
Yes,
some of them
yes,
regardless of the gender, some of them were good, some of them were
yes.
bad. So it's just it depends actually in a lot of factors. But the
Yes, that's
thing,
why I say we cannot make it as a general rule.
oh, I'd say so, yeah, because nice
Yeah,
people are everywhere and bad people are also
yeah,
everywhere.
sure.
Nancy, I wanna just say a point if you let me speak.
Yeah, of course.
Hanan a while ago sent me a video. We're talking about the difference between leader and manager, and it was not talking about the man or the male or female. Just talking about how they manage, how each one of them look to the management.
Mm,
So the manager just want to be success, and he all people just clap for him, and you take the right decision without caring how people feel around him. But
mm,
the leader always want to take the worker step forward.
mm,
He look to the success together.
yeah.
That's the meaning of leadership or management, not
Mm,
related with male or female.
yeah, it's
To
gender.
me,
Mm,
it depends on character 100%. Well, not caring about their age. If some people are so adult and
mm,
not older,
mm.
but they can take the right decision more than older people. They
But
can read more.
I
They
have a
can.
question for you, Shireen. Don't you
Okay.
think that well, some people or some employees, especially if they are like or in their old age or something, and
Okay.
then like we say out of a sudden, coming a female or whatever, regardless of the gender, but a very young boss. So
Yeah.
how, and they are like in their 40s, 50s, 60s, or whatever, and then their boss is gonna be like 20 or 30 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
At
don't,
the beginning.
hmm, yeah, tell
Okay,
me.
at the beginning, I think they're gonna be angry how they can reach that position quickly in no time. What he have to be in that position, but he if manage or have the ability to how to manage
Mm,
the management in the right way and respect their age
mm,
and the language of talking toward them and respect to the age, he
mm,
gonna be the right leader for that position, and they admit with him. But
yeah,
if he gonna be arrogant
mm,
and know what I can do
mm,
without respecting, he
mm,
will fail, and he will
yeah,
be the wrong person for that position.
All right. Thank you very much, Shireen, Hanan,
Thank
and Hosam
Most
for
welcome.
sorry, Muhammad just said a while ago. I want to say the truth. Go ahead, Muhammad. Feel free to unmute yourself if you're still here, of course. I'm not sure. Yeah, you're here.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Just um. Okay, I want to say something about female bosses and male bosses.
Mhm.
Actually, I prefer male bosses than female bosses. But do you want me to convince you of something?
I'm sure that you will be able to convince me from the last debate, but I want you to tell me why do you prefer? No, this is like your personal opinion. So why do you prefer male bosses?
Well, to be honest, I worked with a female boss and I worked with a male boss.
Mm.
And from my own experience, which has no value at all, like I see this as just a.
Hello?
I'm sorry, the internet is really bad and it just keeps
Okay.
comes and goes. What I'm saying is, a
It's breaking.
female boss actually. Hello?
Yeah, yeah. Can you speak now? Because
Yeah, I'm
I only
sorry. I'm
heard
sorry.
you.
Because my the data. Okay, what I'm saying is the female boss is more protective when it comes to friends at work and using emotions, but a male boss is not protective to his friends, which is an actually a privilege point to the females.
Mm.
Can you? Okay, did you get what I said?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard you. Okay, so being
Okay,
protective.
and okay, yeah. Opposed to the male bosses, they are more conductive when it comes to when it comes to the work matters. And actually, females, I'm sorry to say this, but they are a little bit arrogant when they are in the leadership. And most females actually are usually they are not all of them, but usually some way of harsh and uh, intolerant. I mean, uh, female bosses are some of they like some in some way they are just wicked on their employees, and women are emotional and can bring in their emotions and their emotional life to some way just unconsciously discomfort
Mm.
um, the subordinates. You know?
All right. Okay. So
Okay.
what you said before this, actually, your voice was breaking up, so I didn't hear that, but I heard that part
Uh,
about the part about the woman being emotional. But can you repeat what you just said before that?
okay, I said that female bosses are not always very active at work, and they are just uh, because their nature should be shoulder at home. Uh, they just prefer to lay down and just using just judgmental thoughts about being in the leadership. But can did you hear what I said?
Yeah, yeah. So do you think that, well, this is another question. So would a female, um, well, because of you just you have just said that the well, women could be emotional and all that. So could a female boss try to be like more strict to prove that this is not right? Like I'm not emotional. I am able
Of course,
to.
of course.
Mm,
Of course, a
so.
woman can do that, but
Mm,
for not for a long time. They just they don't have this like able to they won't be able to control their emotions and not for a long time because they just they're just they don't have this mindset of controlling the emotional things or judging right because they afraid of getting misjudged by the employees and they want to take the leader in a firm way which can be harsh sometimes to the employees but they are kind, and they actually super protective. But on the other hand, the male bosses uh, are being much more kinder. I mean, being protective. So they would be doing it in a respectful and like in some way to uh, express themselves in much of like a more moral matter, you know, using more morals and using more to explain themselves more, which are the woman cannot actually reach this point because they are in a leadership already. They want say something to make themselves like you know uh, in a position to be judged by the employees, you know.
All right. So
Nancy,
go ahead,
I'm
Shireen.
sorry. Yes,
Go ahead.
Muhammad, I want to say something. Last session, I really appreciate
I
what
Go
you
ahead,
was
said.
Shireen.
I was
Go
sure.
ahead.
I
Well,
really
I had
support
no
what
doubt
you
that
Nancy
said.
Shireen will
needs a
say
fight.
something.
Nancy needs a
Okay,
fight today.
okay. I'm sorry, Muhammad, if I'm gonna fight with you. So you said that women. You heard me well,
I'm
right?
sorry,
Yes,
I
Okay.
Mohammed,
said
Mohammed,
that,
please be
but I'm
ready.
gonna say
That's
Be
something.
ready
okay.
for the
That's
next
Sorry.
rocket. Rocket is coming to you now.
so, Muhammad, you said that women are emotional. You feel like that? Yeah, you feel like that women use their emotion during their
Actually, yeah.
yes.
When yeah.
But I wanna before you said yes, because I know that you support that. I know many managers. I work for a few times in many companies, and I feel like men always don't found the right solution of, but when they get angry for a long time and start shouting in all departments, then they calm down and they found the solution. So I think the language of men is shouting and getting nervous and making control on the woman, and when then they become calm and become in a good mood. That's all I know about the manager, male manager. That you can. Is that right?
Okay. No, actually,
Is
you
that
have
right?
the first. You're right in some point, of course.
Yes.
But let me
Yes.
tell you something. When
Okay.
I faced a situation with myself, with having a female boss
Yes.
crying because she had
Cry.
so much stress.
Yeah.
A man
Yes. She
with
shouldn't cry. Yes.
a man who has so much
Man didn't doesn't cry.
a
Yes.
man who has a man being a leader, yeah, a man being a leader with having so much stress, he will
Yeah.
shout, not cry. So
Yeah.
saying
It's different. Yes.
emotional
Yes.
is different than anger management.
Yeah.
So
You
the
could
woman
shout.
want she will actually she will shout several times, you know, but she
Yeah.
will reach a point that she will cry. A
Yeah.
man will never reach this point. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm referring at being emotional.
Muhammad, I'm sorry, but I didn't agree with you. You know, the manager make the women during their work get stressed. They always shout without no reason. They don't like to listen to the other opinion, the other chat's opinion. They like to always admit my
Oh,
opinion is right.
Shireen, can I
Oh
just say
no,
something, Shireen? Actually, you guys are talking in two different points. So well, Muhammad is saying that a woman
emotional.
being
We said we're
emotional.
emotional, we're crying, and they
Yeah,
shouting and find solution.
yeah. So yeah. He's talking about women being emotional, and you're talking about what male bosses actually do at work. Like yeah,
Yes,
the way
but
they deal with the.
the female is good manager.
All right.
Excuse me, Nancy. I
Go.
think everyone is gonna judge according to his
Yes.
experience.
Yeah. Sure.
According to we
Yes,
will
what
not
is
reach a
saying?
common point. We will not reach a common point, and we will not be the
Yes, yes,
same
I'm here.
opinions because everyone is according to his experience. How did he go through this experience? How did this experience, whether it's good or bad, how did it
I think
affect him?
I think we have many women around the world are more strong than men. You know that. I couldn't remember her name. Of
They are
the woman.
stronger. They are, but
They
They
are
don't
what I'm
cry.
stronger,
saying here,
Shireen, but not more than the men. let's be fair,
Hanan,
let's be
Hanan,
clear.
Hanan, what
Yes,
you say
yes,
right
I'm
now,
not.
Hanan,
ladies,
what you say?
ladies, women, yes,
I
women
didn't
are
judge. I didn't
strong,
judge
but
any.
they
I
are
didn't
not
Guys,
say
can I
that.
just
stronger
say,
than men.
sorry, can I just say something? Because
Of
just
course.
we need to have one voice at a time. So we'll start. Hanan,
Sorry,
I want
sorry,
you.
sorry.
Start.
No, no, I
I'm
want
so sorry.
Hanan to continue first because she was
Okay.
speaking. Yeah, then we will see who.
Sorry.
Shireen. No, no, no. I'm just because
Muhammad.
we
Okay.
want to. We want all of you to speak and actually enjoying this. You don't know how
Okay.
much I'm enjoying this debate now. So Hanan first, and then we'll see if Shireen wants to say something,
Muhammad.
and then
Muhammad, and
no,
I
no,
reply to
Muhammad.
Muhammad.
Muhammad will be the last one after what he said now. So yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead for you start,
Okay.
Hanan.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I'm really depending, or I'm really supporting all the ladies, all the strong ladies who has such a unique character, strong character, and they are working, hard working workers. I'm supporting all the ladies who are like scratching or doing their jobs, their positions from the scratch. I'm supporting these ladies, and I'm really, really proud to be among such a group of ladies. And but what I want to express for Shireen, that it's good to be strong, but it's good also to be clear to yourself. It means that when you are clear to yourself, you have to admit that we are ladies, we are female, yes, we are strong, yes, but men are stronger.
In what way, Hannah?
Yeah, I want to say no.
In not all of the ways,
Mm.
not all of the fields.
Mm.
Some of the fields, they are stronger, they are a little bit having that superiority to in life. Not all of the ladies are weak. We are not weak, I
No.
know, and I'm proud to say this, yes. But um, I think they can tolerate things we cannot tolerate. I think emotionally, as Muhammad says, we can judge the matters or the things in our life some way, or in emotional way, a little bit,
Mhm.
not always, not all, because we can find judgments, and these are ladies and they are so fair, they are so strong, they are firm, and they can be differentiate between whether this man is telling a lie or not, or this woman is telling a lie or not, he's innocent or not. So we can find many positions for many ladies, and they are so successful, they are so giving all their power to achieve their superiority in this field. But we have to admit also we are weak.
Mm.
We need support.
Okay.
We need
Okay.
the
We need
men
to discuss that
just
point.
to be the to complete the other half of our life. Yes,
Mhm.
not to say
Hanan,
that ladies are stronger
Hanan, we're
than
not
men.
talking. We're talking about job. What he gonna complete with us?
No, no, Shireen,
Yes,
she meant.
Shireen.
All right, go
Yeah.
ahead, Hannah. Yeah, you. Okay.
Sorry, I couldn't get you, Shireen.
You say that men gonna complete us in our life. When we talk
Yes.
about our life, we talk about it in the job. What he gonna
Okay,
complete me in the job?
imagine life, Shireen, without the working
Why?
life.
Why?
Okay, imagine the
Why?
working
In
fields
in our search
without
in our
without the male.
no. Why
Imagine
you
it,
have to imagine that we are female
because
and male?
I
We are
experienced
female.
this life. I experienced this life, this the
Okay.
field of work field without male, only
We can.
female. All the we need we wanted that. If
Okay.
you
Yeah, that's good.
Nancy,
Yeah.
in the schools, for example, in Saudi Arabia,
Mm.
the ladies or the schools for girls, they are all
Yeah, the
female. All
managers,
are
the
female,
teachers, and
except
mm.
who?
Mm.
The gird man.
Yeah,
Hanan, I'm not talking
So
about that
it should
point.
be a man. It should be a man to gird.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
you
Hanan,
cannot
absolutely.
give this position to a woman to gird you.
Yeah. Okay. When it's okay, I can explain now my opinion.
yeah, yeah. Of course, yes.
Yes,
Go ahead.
sure, sure. And
Yeah,
thank
you
you so
finished.
much if that you listened to me. I'm so sorry if
No, no.
my speech was so long, but Thank you so
Okay.
much.
No, no, it's fine. It's fine,
Uh,
Hanan. Thank you. Now, Shireen, yeah.
okay.
Yes.
To me, when we talk about women, male and female, we feel like I'm in a fight battle.
Mm,
So we have to prove that men are stronger than women, and women no, we are stronger than why we always think that male or female, we are worker in a place,
mm-hmm,
that she make effort to get the position, and she got it by but her effort, and he do the same and get his a new position. Why we always think that she's a female, she gonna be emotional, or she's not gonna be, when she be in the right, when that woman with emotional be in the wrong place, yes, the manager choose her in the wrong place.
mm, okay.
It's not depend on her.
Mm,
So I met many managers,
Mm.
they don't like to listen.
mm-hmm,
They don't like to listen, they don't know what the meaning of good listener, or they
mm,
don't like to know what the other shadows of opinion. I remember well, when I was working, I'm so afraid to say my opinion, even he's wrong, we
mm-hmm,
should follow what he say, and he gonna make many losses during his work, but I have to listen to him because I'm so afraid of he getting nervous and get me away of that job. So
correct.
he's a wrong manager in the wrong place. So
Okay.
what I can say in that, right, in that place, I hate male manager. No, it's not a point. It's
Right.
talking about they choose the wrong person in a wrong place, in the right place. So when I saw that person, I'm gonna stop talking right now because he was gonna get nervous in no time.
Okay, Shireen,
When he gets nervous,
can I just add something to what you said? Well, I think we all agree with you. Like, well, I mean, like, not a suitable person for the possession, regardless of his or her. I mean, regardless of the gender. I think we all agree to this because, like, if it's a bad character, it will be like hell for everyone. I understand that, but I think what Muhammad mentioned or what he wanted to talk about is the nature of the female. When I took, I'm just saying that I'm not like supporting any opinion here, but I want to say
yes,
something. You see, when you, for example, they when I took that class about the counseling and listening, I just found it so hard, when they started raising, some difficult cases, something like, rape or, domestic violence or things like that. I felt that this course is something I would only take for for myself to improve my knowledge, but I would never work as a counselor. I know myself. I would they will number one, well, over the for any I mean, the first rule for any counselor is what's said in the room would be in the room. When you go out, just to throw everything behind your back. But I
yes.
mean, the nature of us being females, this is something so hard not to think about. Can you imagine, for example, it's like a girl being raped or something? Is this something you can actually leave in the room and then go back to your kids, deal, with your life just straight
The first
without any
advice when I
emotions?
was young. That the first advice when I was young, during when I was in when I do sport, they always the problem in the ground, when you get out of the club, forget everything what happened with your friend and get back to your normal life and live your life.
Yeah, but
I think it's not easy, but it needs to practice. But you talk about your nature, but some people, some women love to make adventure and love to take risks. I'm not talking, Miss Nancy, I'm not talking about male or female. I wanted to just cancel that point. We wanted to
yeah,
discuss
yeah.
the character. Just
Yeah, yeah, I just said that. I just said that we all agree with you that, having a good character will make you do the job right. Okay,
yes.
I agree with you 100%. I'm talking about another point that Muhammad was discussing now. It's
I'm
for
gonna say he's right. He's right because we in Ramadan. I'm gonna try to lie a little bit, but because I make a little fight with him. But Muhammad tried to support women
no,
because
he's
last
kind. I
session
think he
we
forgives
were
you.
we were in the group we were saying Muhammad say the truth. Muhammad say the truth. So Try to be that man. Just support women. We gotta support men, inshallah.
And now I
Is
want,
my turn? Is my turn off yet?
yeah, yeah, your turn now.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Sheree.
Okay. There are some points. Of course, I'm not against women. I'm not saying they are weak, and I'm not saying they are not fit to the rule. I'm just pointing up some critical, natural, natural characteristics in the gender itself. Actually, you don't have a hand in this. It's something out of your hands. Being weak or being submissive to a man doesn't make you weaker. Actually, it makes you getting respect. Makes you with you knowing, being honest to yourself and knowing this truth is actually much higher value. So if let me say something, um in strong situation like Nancy mentioned, like rape or domestic domestic rights,
Violence.
or some of those matters, men are more wiser, and they have time to think. But actually women don't take that much time to think. They just at some point they are rational, and they take a quick decision without being without looking to the odds, or the factors or the standards for the specific department. However, women are actually more fit to the rule in the protective way, when the rule actually have more friends and more in family members, if it's gonna be related to work. But if a man uh, take this job, actually he won't be that protective, and he won't be that kind. He will just act firm and accordingly to the business needs. So a woman is a strong creature, but the man is stronger. So being I'm mentioning again, being weak, it doesn't have any underestimated value, or a bad value for the woman. But being a submissive to a man, it's the nature of a woman. That's what I wanted to say.
Okay, we have Myrna now. Myrna, what would you like to say today? Feel free to unmute yourself.
I just want to add something. In the psychological from the psychological view,
Mm.
we studied that, or it's supported by researches, that women are um, in the emotional side, or in the emotional um, thing.
Mhm.
uh, they are more stronger than men,
Okay.
and they are more intelligent
Yeah, can
emotionally.
you raise your voice a little bit? Speak up a little bit, Myrna?
Okay, is it good
Ah,
now?
way better. Way better. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So
Okay.
I
So,
will say,
yeah, by the researchers, can you tell us again about the research?
yeah, they tell us that women are emotionally stronger than men, and they are emotionally intelligent, more intelligent than men.
Mm-hmm.
And in regard of this crying this thing, first of all, let's say that the work environment um, which make women or the woman want to cry, it definitely make men um,
Stressed.
uh, yeah, stressed,
Mm.
and they will be more way stressed than women,
Right.
because women are doing the right thing. When they are stressed, they just you know cry and express their feeling,
Mm.
and you know
Mm.
yeah, and let this negative feeling go away.
Yeah.
But men are they are affected by this negative
Mm. Okay.
environment
Mm.
environmental more way than women.
Okay, but maybe all right. So the take the emotion out, like the woman take the emotion out in the workplace would be inappropriate, but the man will keep, you know, all the stress inside. Maybe he will take it out when you go home.
Yeah, actually, you know, there is some men suicides because they are so stressed from work. They didn't cry, but they end their life because their work is so hard. Both of them, it's not their fault. It's the environmental job or the environmental work environmental fault, you know.
Yeah.
But in the normal in the normal
Circumstances, maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, circumstances, I think both men and women are can handle their job well.
Yes.
There are no differences,
Yeah.
in
See,
my
that's
opinion.
why I like Marina to end the debate. You see, she's so, yeah, democratic, I would say, or sorry, diplomatic, I would say.
Because I think they are no difference between, as Shireen said, no difference between men and women. There are difference between person and person.
All right. Yeah, you're right. And I would like to hear from Riham now. Riham, hello.
Hello, Nancy. Hello,
What do you
everyone.
think about this fight, Riham? I would like to hear
I
from you.
yeah, I feel that I'm confused a little bit because agree with Shireen, then I agree with Muhammad, and I agree with Hanan. But I want to tell another thing that I didn't have an experience in work because I don't work before.
All right.
But in my life, I prefer to this moment. Women hate me, but I prefer to deal with men
All right.
in a different field, teachers or hairdressers or chefs. Because I feel that they are more know in their jobs. But women, I feel that we are so poor, because we try and work hard. Some women try to work hard to prove that the women could make something. You know what I
Prove,
mean?
like prove themselves.
Yeah, yeah. And I work in the past for 2 months, just 2 months, and I hate to work with women.
Okay. So women,
So yeah,
but again, because like as like Shireen, Hanan, and all of them said, because maybe she wasn't the best woman, or I mean, the best
yeah,
manager or boss, you know, because
yes,
you could even deal with a nicer boss, and then you will have a different opinion that you're saying that. That's why we are saying that everyone explain or express himself according to his personal experience, right?
yes, right. I think that it's depend on a person who how deal with employment. He is a leader or a manager,
Yeah.
and how he grows up and learn how he learn to deal with their employment. I
Yeah.
think that uh, I said this opinion because uh, the my experience effect on me.
Oh, of course.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
that.
we all do. Yeah, we
But
all.
I want to tell something, Hanan, to Hanan and you, Nancy. You are the most supportive person I met.
Thank you,
Uh,
Reham. It's so nice of
God,
you.
God. uh, because I met
Thank you.
a lot
Thank
of
you, Rehan.
women.
Thank you so
A
much.
lot of women didn't share their experience with us or with another person.
Yeah. Um oh no, I think, well, some people are just they just maybe don't like to talk about the personal life or something, but as it's general, I think it's okay. I mean, but Riham, thank you
Yes.
very, very much
Thank you.
for actually, you know what? I when I was preparing this, I prepared for today like six debates. We only talked about today, and I didn't expect that we actually take that time, that much time talking about the male and female bosses. But it was so entertaining. I was enjoying the fight so much. Thank you very much for entertaining me.
Thank
So
you.
for
Yes.
Shireen, Riham, yeah, hello.
Hello. I can say my opinion.
Of course.
Okay. For my opinion, I don't matter who the gender of the boss, because it is not the gender who determine the best bosses. The character, education, and behavior with employees that determine the right boss.
All
But
right.
I want to ask to say something. In Arab region or state, uh, our vision face to women is different to Europe or another country. For example, in Germany, the president is woman. It is do something maybe the man cannot do that. يعني it is the vision about the woman determine
Mm.
the right position.
All right. So do you want to ask Sam something?
Oh, no,
Sorry, it's just your voice is breaking.
I cannot have it.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay. So yes, so you
you
Abbas.
understand me?
Yeah, yeah. I understand you, and I think you support the same opinion as Shireen. Like she believe it's the same as you said, Abbas. Thank you very much for sharing your opinion with you. I'll just go scroll down through the participant list. So the only one we didn't hear from today is Samar. Samar, would you like to say something, or you can't speak now?
Hello, Nancy.
Hello, Samar. If you're busy, it's fine.
I can little bit. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
I love the conversation and the opinions of all, Mr. Muhammad and Shireen and Mrs. Hanan, Myrna. I love the fighting between Shireen. Shireen is a fighter one in our class.
I know. It was so well. Yeah, I enjoyed it as well. So, do you have something to add, Summer?
I think women is better both for good communication, more patient, and they can do multitasking. And man is a better boss for complete attention. Um, and he think practically. Yes, we think emotionally and feeling than man, and this can affect on our decision. Yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And men, there is no groupism like women. Women love being in group and love some employees than another, and they can praise them more another, and take for detailed every detailed.
Yeah.
Men no conclusion for men, not details.
Oh, yeah. All right. Summer, what you just said now is just it's very good, because actually you made me think that each point of what we just said in this whole conversation could be advantage or a disadvantage depend on how you see it. For example, you
Yes.
just said that a man, like men, like more practical, which could be like a good thing. And then Muhammad said that women are more emotional, which also could be a good thing because she would be protective or she protects her employees and all that. So everything we have just discussed now could be advantage or disadvantage, actually depending on how you see it or how you look at it. Samar, thank you very much. I really like all the
Thank you,
points you
and
just said, and thanks
happy
for.
Eid Fitr to you
Oh
all.
yeah, yeah. Happy Eid to all of you, and
Thank you.
thank you very much for attending the class today. I really appreciated that you all came today. Um, the conversation was more than amazing. I just loved it. Inshallah, starting from next week, we will meet every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Ireland time, 9 p.m. Egypt time, and 10 p.m. Saudi Arabia time. So we'll be back to our normal time. Thank you very much. Enjoy your Eid. And most probably next class, we're going to talk about what you guys did for it. So enjoy it no matter what, even if you're staying at home, enjoy yourself. Eid Mubarak to all of you. And again, I am saying this deeply from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much because I really enjoyed today's session. So yeah, enjoy your Eid and I'll see you inshallah next week. Assalamu alaikum.